Hey guys, I'm Sharon Jackson here again. So I just wanted to do a quick little video on eating clean on the go. It can be a struggle for a lot of us because, you know, there's kind of a lot of preparation and planning, but the cool thing is that once you kind of figure out what's clean and what's not, it's really easy to pick off a menu if you're out to eat. So clean eating on the go doesn't necessarily mean that you have to bring your little Tupperware container everywhere. You know, fortunately, a lot of restaurants nowadays are starting to be a lot more health conscious, which is great because there's a lot of really clean eating meals on their menus. So I'm just going to go over 10 things that you can do to kind of help alleviate the stress of you know, being on the go all the time. It's a busy life that we all have, so I hope some of these tips are helpful for you. So the first one is to you know, check out what's really clean when you're going out to a restaurant. And a really great app that you can use is MyFitnessPal. It counts calories for you, but it's also a really great way where it will tell you, you know, like chicken, fish, you know, it just kind of simplifies what clean eating is for you. So I definitely recommend downloading that to your phone and kind of taking a peek at it so you can learn more about what clean eating really is. Now, the second one is if you're going out to a restaurant, be the first one to order. Kind of set the standard because typically, you know, people will follow in suit, and if they don't, oh well, you don't have to feel bad about eating your salad. You know, eating clean does not mean that you have to eat like a rabbit, you know, just lettuce and carrots. It just means that you're just, you know, you're conscious of what you're eating, and it's just making that choice. Because there are a lot of bad choices that you can make at a restaurant, but so be the first to order, and then followed along with that for step 3 is have it your way. So a lot of the time, you know, when you go to a restaurant, there's all these kinds of sauces and butters and, you know, breads that like come with like a salad or come with anything really. So just, you know, if there's something that you don't want, like say there's bacon on the salad, or you know, something on the salad that you just don't want, or something in the meal that you ordered that you just don't want, just tell them, you know, you're paying for it. So, you know, get what you want. I worked in a restaurant for a long time, and I always had a lot of modifications, and it didn't bother me at all because I wanted people to enjoy what they were having. So don't feel bad about it, and just order what you want, you know, order something off the menu and then modify it to how you would like it. The next step is to pay attention to the meal description. So a lot of the time when you're at a restaurant, they'll show you, you know, whatever it is, if it's a pasta or a sandwich or whatever, and they'll tell you what's on it. So like mayonnaise, they'll tell you if it's like a creamy dish, if it's like breaded or au gratin, which is like with cheese, tempura, fried, like it gives you all the descriptions. So you kind of want to stay away from everything that I named just now. And you kind of want to do more broiled or grilled, are kind of the words that you want to be looking for. Number 5 is to stay away from the snacking. So if you go to like a Mexican food restaurant, a lot of the time there'll be the chips and salsa that they hand out beforehand, which is super yummy because those chips are always homemade and they're just tasty, and their salsa is homemade and it's really good. But if you're really serious about this and you are trying to lose weight or just stick on track with clean eating, just ask them maybe not to bring it to the table or have it at another part of the table where it's kind of out of your reach. It's really mind over matter, so like what you want. And you know that you can order a nice healthy Mexican meal, so just stay away from those chips. And then also at a lot of restaurants, they bring bread. So just, you know, kindly say, you know, can you please not bring bread to the table? Because if you don't have that temptation, then you're not going to get into it. It's the same thing when you go grocery shopping and you bring food home. If you don't bring home, you know, crappy food, you're not going to be tempted to eat it. So it's kind of the same thing at a restaurant. Just ask for them not to bring it. The next step point is be salad savvy. So yes, salads are good for you, but they can make salads that are very bad for you. A lot of the time, you know, salads are smothered in dressings, which, yep, it tastes really good, but it's not a healthy salad. You know, a lot of the time there's like lots of cheese, bacon, you know, caramelized things. And it's not really that bad, but you'd be surprised at how many calories are in one salad that you order. So I would just, you know, be conscious and aware of what you're ordering, and maybe ask for your dressing on the side, or, you know, whatever else goes on your salad, like on the side. And things like such as avocados and tomatoes and hearty things that you can put on a salad are a really great way to fill you up as well. The next thing is drink lots of water, lots and lots of water when you go out. I know that, you know, when you go out, like a lot of the time drinks, like alcohol drinks are common, and I think that actually that's totally fine. On a daily basis, I would probably say not if you're, you know, if you're always going out and drinking, but I would just, you know, always have a drink, and then definitely have like water afterwards or before. That would be my suggestion for that. And because, you know, if you're really serious about making this change, you know, you're going to want to limit that, because alcohol is full of a ton of empty calories. So it's unfortunate, but, you know, that's how life is. So, and then the next thing is, number 8, is to pay attention to portion control. This is really hard, I think, as a society in America. We are just overeaters in general. It's what we do. We just love food. And so I think it's something that we just need to focus on more as a population, and really kind of just learn more about how much we should be eating. So a lot of the time, you know, if you go to a restaurant, get a meal and split it with your friend, significant other, whoever you're out with, or you could order a full meal and automatically ask them to bring a takeout box and put half of it into a takeout box, maybe for the next day for lunch or something like that. Just kind of an idea for you, and then you can also save money that way too if you're splitting the meal. And then my step 9 is to pay attention to sauces. So it's kind of the same thing that I talked about with the meal description. So a lot of the time, you know, there's going to be creamy sauces, there's going to be bisque, there's going to be buttery sauces, you know, sauces that are very light but full of calories. So you just kind of want to you know, learn more about that, and kind of just understand what's going to be put on your plate. So, and then the last one is, and it's really hard actually for me to do this one too, is to skip dessert. I'm not saying do this all the time, but, you know, after eating like, you know, a large dinner, or, you know, even a good sized dinner, you don't have to stuff your face full of dessert, which is hard. But, you know, maybe just make something at home prior to that that's a healthy dessert, and then, you know, you can enjoy that at home. I don't really think there's many healthy dessert options out at restaurants, so that's the only reason why I say that, unless there's like a fruit dish or something. But yeah, so those are my 10 tips on how to eat clean on the go and at a restaurant. So, I think that's it for now. I hope you've, you know, taken away a couple things from this, and I'll see you later. Bye.